Welcome back, everybody, to another video in my Super Mario 64 playthrough. So, hopefully, in this video, the microphone audio is a little bit better. I am using a connected microphone instead of a Bluetooth microphone, so hopefully that helps. Because struggling to find the perfect balance between in-game audio and microphone audio has been a difficult task for me. Plus, trying to figure out the perfect spot for that dang-gone thumbnail has also been incredibly difficult for me. But I'll get there. This is my first actual walkthrough of a game, so it's going to be rough around the edges, but I'm still proud of it. But I will admit that the audio, especially for the wing cap theme, that audio was literally drowning out my vocals. So if I've turned down the game audio to get better, like microphone recording, then so be it. But today, I feel like doing some snow. Did we complete the penguin race? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Frosty slide for 8 red coins, so we gotta find all 8 red coins in this level. So that's the first one. There is another one down there. But, oh dear. There's another one. There's also a star for the snowman, I believe. You have to assist him with getting a... Oh dear. You have to assist him with getting a body. I didn't even know there was a coin there, but okay. Oh shit, I died. Well, first death of the stream. Not the greatest, but not the worst. So I think I want to grab this one definitely. But I also want to grab the one over here. Because there is one over here. I don't remember the, physics on the snow being this drastic. One over there. That means there's one right there. But first we want to get the 2 that are over here. I still don't know if I like the movement in Super Mario 64 or Odyssey. I think Odyssey's more flexible because there's a lot of things you can cancel into. For example, in Odyssey, you can cancel a long jump with a ground pound. So movement feels more tight and responsive. But I think Odyssey loses some of that speed that Super Mario 64 has. I would never get jump canceling down correctly. Or not really, but damage canceling. Alrighty. Hopefully this video turns out well. I'm gonna do my best. 7. One more. I think the 8th one is around here. Yep. And then it has the star way up there. But I do believe there is a way to get up there relatively quickly. Nope. Nope.
Mamma mia!
Wow. 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 That was actually frustrating right there. Like, that, I felt cheated there. I felt so cheated there. It's just so funny that, like, oh, that's so close. It's just so funny that, like, the snowman knocked me off right, like, oh. There we go. There are, ooh dear, I was about to walk off. There are definitely missions and stuff that hasn't aged very well. Okay, why didn't the slide didn't work that time. Like, the first time that, like, slide cancellation worked perfectly. But, yeah. That was weird. I don't care about you. Go away. Oh, no, 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 no. No, my lord. Oh, my lord. It's always the simple tasks, isn't it? Oh, come on. Come on. And I'm just gonna kill myself just for that.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. So I gotta get perfect with this one. Thank you, Mario. The one time your auto ledge grab worked splendidly. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, okay. Okay. Mario. I will say the effort it takes to do anything in this game does make the act of collecting things and grabbing stuff that much more satisfying when you finally do it. Because this game isn't necessarily hard in terms of it just having like tons of difficulty to it. It's more difficult because you have to deal with Mario's momentum, his speed, the application of what you, well, the application of how you use his moves, and the fact you can't get any star in the level except for the 100 coin star, That's another issue a lot of people have. But I'll be the first to admit there are certain like aspects of this game that has not aged very well. But this is still the platformer that got me into platforming. So I gotta give it to that. I gotta give it to Super Mario 64 for that aspect. Now we gotta get back up there. So I think we can just go through here, can't we? No, you can't. You actually have to climb, don't you? Alright, take 2 with the snowman. I think, can't we kill the snowman? No. Nope. Hold on a minute. Gotta be careful with this. There we go. I knew there was a place where you could teleport. Now I gotta figure out where that star is. Not over there. There's the Fault Penguin. Oh dear. It's somewhere, but I don't remember where it wait, hold on a minute. It said go down the slide. That's the whole like point of the star, so I probably have to go down the slide. Which this is going to be very scary. The key to this slide is just to go as slow as possible. There is no timer, there is no race. You just got to go slow and make sure you get everything perfectly. Especially this section right here. Oh my god!
Mamma mia!
Woo! Woo-wee! Oh, the agony of the snow levels. I was jumping in the wrong painting. Alright, I might save state this time because I don't really want to deal with all that again. Like, this game has not aged very well, and I'll be the first to admit, I love the game. I love the game with a passion, but some aspects have not aged very well. Come on. There we go. I will get these. If this entire episode is just me trying to get these coins, then so be it. Whoa, almost failed there. Why did I try to crawl? Oh my god. But that also reinforces my point I made in the previous episode about enemies being obstacles, because they're not enemies in this game are not enemies you typically fight. You typically try to avoid them, or you try to take them out and never deal with them again. Or at least during your initial playthrough. I timed that one right. Oh, I came close to timing that one right. Ooh, why am I getting like fancy there? Don't get fancy. Fancy is how you die. I'm not good enough for fancy. There we go. So get that last coin. And then I gotta figure out where the star location is. Okay, so that time the camera actually showed me where it was. So that's nice. That time the camera actually showed me. Oh, I'm not close enough.
Mamma mia!
Okay. That's about right. That's about right. That's about right. Yep. Yep.
Mamma mia!
Yep. Alright, cancel. Grab a life so we don't get a game over. I would hate to get a game over on a relatively easy red coin mission. I wonder if people hate this level. Like, the more that I think about it, the more that I think that maybe there are people out there that hate this level. I don't hate it. I dislike it, but I don't hate it. Like, ice physics on the Nintendo 64 probably would be absolute hell. Maybe I hated it on the 64, but for the way I'm playing it now, there's going to be a lot more difficult levels. This is just tedious. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna power through. No, I don't have enough HP now to power through it. What's that? Cheeky. And they give you so many lives in this level. It's like, yeah, we know this level is going to be difficult for you, so let's give you relatively easy lives to get you through it. So I can't survive another hit. So if I want to get past here, I did not activate that, which is a shame. So I only got one shot at this. And I died.
Mamma mia!
This episode's just going to be this one star. This one star. That's all this episode is going to be. Just this one star. Cancel. Oh my god! What the... Mario! I
Mamma mia!
I canceled that with a kick, and then he still just did not do it. Well, we might actually get a game over for this damn, like, star. There we go. That's a better way of doing it. What? Oh, we didn't crash into the thing that time. Maybe we're improving. I still love this game. Like, with a lot of modern games, and I'm not gonna go on a rant this time, but with a lot of modern games, the tedium is exhausting, like mentally exhausting and physically exhausting, because there's normally so much to do, so much to get 100%, and the self-imposed challenges are not nearly as enjoyable. Whereas in like this game and some older games, while they can be difficult, mainly because of controls or game design or whatnot, they don't feel like they're impossible in some cases. That doesn't apply to all like retro games, because there are some games that were designed from the ground up to be incredibly difficult for the sake of playtime, especially like the NES, Super Nintendo, and Atari like systems, and a lot of arcade games were built around that too. Alright, so we got the star. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to save state, because I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, wasting precious time. There we go. But now I genuinely do not know where the thing is. It might actually be up here. But I don't remember ever having trouble with Super Mario 64 growing up, except for maybe the controls. Like, the controls were never that great. And even though I can play it with a... Oh, there you are, you cheeky devil. So how do I get over there? That's the question. Well, I took a chance, and chance paid off.
Here we go!
That took way too long. What was that, 20, 30 minutes just for that one star? Well, back into the hell. Snowman, yep, see now it's the snowman's lost head. Which means we gotta go down here. Ground pound, so we don't take damage. Get this life, because we... Or not, or not, or not, or not. RNG was not kind to me there. So, here's the conundrum. I don't remember how to get his body. Ugh, I'm just gonna damage through it. You get a few, like, seconds of damage invincibility after getting hit. That might be faster in terms of just trying to get through it. Okay, so that is consistent. Wait, was that just 2? It's actually really funny that you can go up the slide if you can maintain your momentum. And here I am failing it. Oh, that was dumb of me. So, the thing about Mario, if you go into a slide like that, you cannot jump out of it. So, example, until he loses momentum, you can't jump out of it. There we go. I like how what? What was that? Like, did I seriously just take damage from just interacting with that? And the penguin's still here, but I don't care about the penguin. Yeah, we're not going to worry about trying to beat him. We're going to cheat. No. How did I take damage from that ball? Like, that was genuinely stupid. Well, so was that? Did I get his body? Because I'm genuinely curious about that. Oh, that was tense right there. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it. You're supposed to slide down with his body. I thought you just found his body and then came back here to talk to him. But I should have put 2 and 2 together, since the draw distance for this game is not that high, so most likely the snowman's body would disintegrate relatively quickly. So we can exit course and try this again. Wait, what? Oh, I'm getting PTSD from those coins. Get up here. Wait, no. It's down here. No. No. I think there's a way to cancel that so you go down faster. So now we just gotta Mario just lost all momentum. Wait, what? Wait, hold on a minute. Do I have to stop? Do I have to stop the... Oh, not a long jump. Do I have to stop the snowman's body? I might actually have to do that. Or is it this way? There we go. So, let me guess. I have to get down there before the snowman's... Wait, hold on a minute. I want to see something. Oh yeah, I can hear it. What? 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 Alright. That is weird. I don't remember how I do that. I don't even think I ever did that as a kid. Alright, well. We could, you know what? Hold on a minute. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna take on Bowser. We have 18 stars. Whoa, I triggered a glitch. Yeah, little electric boys. Super evil. Wow, I didn't get hit by that one. That was strange. Oh, I got tense there. Now we get some epic Bowser music. And doing this on the Nintendo 64 was hell, but let's see if I can do it here. I forget. Okay, so I think it's, for me it would be X. No. 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 Okay. So you don't want to... Okay. So it's the punch button. Just slide up on him. So, let's take in the fact that I just killed Bowser. the boss of the first area in one attempt with barely any effort at all. Yet that snow level with the red coins was so difficult. So let's just take in the fact that the levels take priority in this game, and the boss fights do not. Oh right, this goes to the basement. But back to what I was saying about how games can be incredibly difficult. This is a good example of how games did their difficulty, and something that makes playing older games somewhat more enjoyable than playing modern games, because I cannot state how awesome it is to like be able to customize your experience, and I love modern gaming. I think I'm burnt out with a lot of modern games, because a lot of modern games have a lot of bloat to them, where talk to him, Mario, talk to him, talk to him, talk to the toad. Thank you. Thank you, Mario. But, like, oh, I fucked that up. He's going around this town. But, well, some people probably cannot deal with the clunkiness of a old 64 game, and I can totally understand if people don't ever want to come back to Super Mario 64 because of the clunky nature of it. Because yes, the clunky nature does prevent it from having a large amount of appeal. It doesn't make it impossible to play, but there are some aspects that are a complete hassle to deal with. But the reason this game is so fun is strictly due to the fact that it takes quite a bit of effort to master. Like, you're not going to get good at this game in an afternoon. You're not going to get good at this game even probably after a year of playing. But if you dedicate like your time to understanding Mario, his mechanics and everything, you can definitely like pull some crazy stuff off. And that aspect of like retro gaming is always appealing to me, because there's nothing in this game telling me you have to play like this, or you have to do this, or you need to get like this and this and this done before you even have a chance to attempt this. It's just, it throws you in and it lets you play however you want. And Nintendo games are really good at like allowing the player freedom of expression, whereas a lot of PlayStation games tend to struggle with that. That's why I love Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen so much, is the fact that it's a game that lets the player do whatever they want in the small world that it gives them, and you can do whatever objective you want in almost any order outside of the story. And there's so many ways to interact with the enemies, the environment, and whatnot, and it's just this perfect mesh of like player expression, player freedom, and it gives a player that desire to want to experiment and try new things and try to get better. I love it when a game tries to not force the player to get better, but makes the player want to get better. That's why a lot of people love the Souls series, is because nothing is forcing you to get better, but because of the game's design, the player is more inclined to want to get better instead of just cheesing everything, for example. But now, in the next episode, we're going to be doing this area. This is the Boo's Castle area. that big boo over there is the one that has it. But we're not going to do this right now. So, we're going to leave it here. Let Mario... Oh dear. I'm trying to get a good camera angle. There we go. Perfect. But I'm going to leave this episode here. Most of the episode was that, like, godforsaken snow level, but that was just because I didn't go into it with practice. Like, part of that is the game's fault, part of it is my fault, and I probably should have practiced that level before doing it, but this is a run where I am just playing it after not playing it for a while and seeing just how much I can do without completing the game beforehand. So thank you all for watching, and you'll see me in the next Super Mario 64 episode where we take out one of my favorite levels in the entire game. So take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.